Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions on betkraft. Another very beautiful Wednesday morning. And once again, we're back with our games. As usual, we'll look at football matches happening across the globe and make verdicts on each of the games. Based on recent results that we saw for these teams, and that's what we do on a daily basis. And we're going to look into the matches in a short while. All right, before we do that, make sure you subscribe if you've not done that, and also remember to like and share as well. You can also endeavor to join our VIP special. We put out games that we select that and also believe that have that higher probability of coming out correctly in our VIP membership. You can always find the link in the description of the video, or anyway you see join channel membership around this very video. All right, do endeavor to join so I don't miss out on the matches that we put out there that we actually believe that have that higher probability of coming out correctly. All right. That being said, we head to the business of today, and we start with the game in the England Premier League. We have Burnley, who will be up against Crystal Palace in the English Premier League. And when we look at the stats for these two sides, Burnley have only managed just one win and a draw out of the last out of the last 5 games rather, and they've lost 3 games out of those. And for their away side, Crystal Palace have won 3 games out of 5. They also had 2 losses in the last games that they had so far. All right, but all right, we could see that Burnley is actually 19th in the league table, and Crystal Palace is actually ranking 3rd, and they've been doing pretty fine in the recent games, and we'll be going with the away side rather, Crystal Palace, to actually do very well here and achieve a result. So we win that so value for that very game. At the next, also in the English Premier League, we have Arsenal who will be facing Brentford. And we could see Arsenal, a very fine team at the moment. They've been doing great things in the English Premier League. We could see in the last 6 games that they have, so in the last 5 games rather, seen them winning 4 and drawing just 1. And Brentford, on the other hand, have managed just 1 win. They've lost 4 matches out of the last 5 matches that they have so far, and we could see Arsenal also topping the league at the moment, and Brentford is actually ranked at 13th in the league at the moment. And when we put all the stats we have between these two sides together, we know that the home side Arsenal will be doing so very well here, hoping to take out the 3 points in this very encounter. We expect to see the home side winning at odd 1.3, home win outrightly. That's over for that one. All right, also in the England Premier League, we'll have Leeds United who will be facing Chelsea. All right, a very, very interesting match is going to be. And we know that Leeds United have had just 1 victory out of the last 5 matches. They also had 2 draws, have lost 2 matches. And for Chelsea, on the other hand, very good team. We could see the result, against the likes of Barcelona, also beating Barcelona, also getting a result against Arsenal. Did very well against Arsenal. So it's a side that actually in good form at the moment. And Nick, who could say the last 5 games they had, sort of winning 3 and had 1 draw. They lost 1 out of those 5 matches that they had. They're currently sitting at the 3rd. Out of 20 teams in English Premier League. It's a very good side. And Leeds, on the other hand, that is hosting, is actually sitting on the 18th in the league table. And we are going to expect the away side Chelsea to do very well in this very one at the odd that is quite big, 1.9. We still expect to see a result for Chelsea in this one. We win. That's all valid for that very game. We head to Italy, Coppa Italia. That's what we have here. We have Napoli who will be facing Cagliari in the Coppa Italia. We saw a resurgent Napoli doing very well in recent games. We could see the last 5 matches they had producing 3 wins and 2 draws in the last 5 games. And for Cagliari, they had 3 draws. They've lost 2 games. They've only won a single game out of the last 5 games that they had recent times. And that the home side is quite more capable of doing having a result in this very one. So we are definitely hoping and expecting Napoli do very well in this very game at odd 1.53. We do expect home side to win out shortly. That's what verdict. All right, we head all the way to Hungary. We will have the home side Kazincbarcika coming up against Győri ETO. All right, we have a team who have actually managed just 1 win and 1 draw out of the last 5 matches. That's the home side Kazincbarcika. And for the away side, Győri, we could see 3 victories and 1 draw. They also had 1 loss out of the last 5 matches. all right, they have so far. And we could see their away side actually ranking 4th out of 12 in the league. And we have the home side rock bottom at the moment. They are the 12th team out of 12. And in this very one, we definitely are going to expect a result for the away side in this very encounter. Győri, the away side, to do very well. Odd priced at 1.42. We expect away side winning outrightly in this very encounter. All right, I go for the away side. What about you? All right, we head to the next for today. Okay, the next is in German. Cup will have a Union Berlin who will facing FC Bayern Munich in the German Pokal. That's what it's called. And we have Union Berlin who have got 2 victories and one loss. They've also had 2 draws in the 5 games that they had lastly. And for the West side, Bayern Munich, they've had 5 games rather, and they've lost just 1 out of those and 1 draw, but have had 3 victories out of the last 5 matches for them, their West side, and they've been in quite a good form at the moment. We could see the last games that they had, produced over 2.5 each of the matches that they have. So we're going with their West side to do very well in this very encounter. We win and over 2.5. We win or draw and over 2.5. That's already for that very game. All right. Also in the German DFB Pokal, we have Hamburger SV who up against the Holstein Kiel, and we know that Hamburger have had 3 victories and 1 draw and 1 loss in the last 5 matches. But Holstein Kiel, the away side, have got just 1 win and 1 draw. They've lost 3 games out of 5 games that they had so far, and we expect to see the home side Hamburger doing very well in this very encounter. And without spending so much time, despite the odd, we had 1.75 odd that is priced at that, and we do expect to see Hamburger coming through in this very one and home win outrightly. That's already for that very encounter. All right, lastly, we have a game in the Denmark Danish Cup. That's what we have here. We have Viborg will be up against the Vejle, and with Viborg have had 3 wins and 2 losses in the last 6 matches. All right, Vejle, on the other hand, have just 1 win. They've lost 4 games. They're not in good form, Vejle. And again, you could see that the home side, the last games that they had out of the last 5 games, produced over 2.5. They've had over 1.5. 100%, over 2.5, 100%, and also BTSS, both teams scoring on all occasions, 100% as well. And for their away side, they've had over 1.5 and over 2.5, 100%. So in this very encounter, we are definitely expecting to see lots of goals occurring here, a minimum of over 2.5, a minimum of 3 goals to occur. That's already for that very encounter. And that concludes this for us today on betkraft, which is very best of luck, and hope your ticket goes win. Remember to play responsibly. These are football matches, all right? Some other factors might affect the game. Remember, also, we have other games in the VIP special. You can always endeavor to join. You can find the link in the description of this very video, or anywhere you see join channel membership around this very video. With that said, tomorrow is another day. We'll be back. Until then, keep winning.